Now visible. Okay, no problem. So still that recording is not started. Why this is so? Let me check.
This call is now being recorded.
Okay, started. So we have seen the derivation related to finding out the pressure force and position of center of pressure related to the vertical plane surface, related to the horizontal plane surface, and related to the inclined plane surface. So if you see the value of F, that is nothing but total pressure force acting on each and every surface. Value of F acting on each and every surface, that means on vertical plane, on horizontal plane, and on inclined plane. It's having the same value. And what is that value? Value of F. What is the value of F? Will tell me. What is the value of F? Will tell me what is the value of F that we have find out in a vertical plane surface, horizontal plane surface, and inclined plane surface. What was that value? Anyone tell me? So that value was rho G
A
A
H
H
bar.
bar. Rho G A H bar was the value. So by using this formula, we are able to find out the total pressure force and position of center of we are able to find out the total pressure force acting on horizontal plane surface, vertical plane surface, and on inclined plane surface. Then we have seen the position of center of pressure. We have seen the position of center of pressure in case of horizontal plane surface, vertical plane surface, and in case of inclined plane surface. Out of that, what was the value of H star or formula of H star in case of vertical plane surface? What was that value? H star is nothing but, what was that value? Will tell me. H star is nothing but Ig upon AH bar, Ig upon AH bar
H bar
plus
plus H
H
bar.
bar. So you have to write down this formula because we have to solve the problem. So before solving the problem, you should know these formulas. So on notebook, you have to write down these formulas. In today's lecture, today we are having two lectures continuously. So in those lecture, we are going to solve the problem. So while solving that problem, you should have your notebook as well as pen, as well as calci is also required for solving the problem. So yesterday only I have told you that in today's lecture we are going to solve the problem. So be along with calci, pen and notebook. So formula of H star is nothing but Ij upon AH bar plus H bar. This is the formula of H star in case of vertical plane surface. For horizontal plane surface, what was the formula for H star? For horizontal plane surface, what was the formula? H star was, what was the formula for H star? For horizontal plane surface, will tell me. Tell me the value of H star in case of horizontal plane surface. We have already derived the derivation. काय होतं H star ची value? Yesterday only we have derived that derivation. So if this will be the case, then how we are going to proceed further? Tell me the value of H star.
H star is equal to H bar is equal to H.
H star is equal to H bar is equal to H. That means in case of horizontal plane surface, the value of H star is nothing but value of H bar, which is nothing but value of EH. It is nothing but value of EH. So in case of inclined plane surface also, we have seen the derivation. What was the value of H star in case of inclined surface? What was the value of H star in case of inclined plane surface? Can anyone tell me what is the value of H star in case of inclined plane surface?
IG sin square theta divided by AH bar plus H bar.
What? IG sin square theta was there.
Sin square theta
IG sin square theta upon AH bar
plus H
plus
bar.
H bar. IG sin square theta upon AH bar plus H bar. This was the value of H star in case of inclined plane surface. So by using this formulae, it means for horizontal plane surface, vertical plane surface, and inclined plane surface, by using these formulas of F and formulas of H star, we have to solve the problem. Are you getting? So now we are going to solve the problem. But before solving the problem, here you should know each and every term. So whatever these formulas are there, so in this formulae, whatever value of whatever row term is there, row is called as a, what is meant by row? In this formulae, whatever row term is there, that row is called as a, what is that row? काय म्हणतो row ला आपण?
Density.
What is meant by row? Rho is nothing but mass density of the liquid or mass density of the fluid. What is meant by G? What is meant by G?
Center
What is meant by G? What is meant by G? बाबा काय आहे G? If you are not going to respond, then how we are able to solve the problem? G is nothing but gravitational acceleration, whose value is 9.81. What is meant by A? What is meant by A?
Cross section area. Cross section area.
What is meant by A? Roll number 32. What is meant by A?
Cross section area.
Okay. So if you are knowing, why you are not telling? H bar. What is the meaning of H bar? What is the meaning of H bar? Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of H bar?
Center of
H
pressure.
bar is nothing but 25. Ajay.
Center of pressure.
Not center of pressure. What do you mean by H bar? Can anyone tell
Height
me?
of
Roll number
free
46.
surface.
Okay, 32. Height of H bar is nothing but तिन्ही डेरिवेशन मध्ये आपण H bar कशाने इंडिकेट केलेलं आहे? H bar म्हणजे काय होतं? Vertical distance between free
H.
surface of liquid and center of gravity. So if you are not knowing, though we have derived the derivation, still you are not knowing this meaning of this term, then at least now you can remember, because we have to solve the problem. So H bar is nothing but vertical distance between free surface of liquid and center of gravity. Here, in the formulas of in the formulas of H star, we are having one more new term that is called as a value of Ig. So what is the meaning of Ig? What is the meaning of Ig? Ig is nothing but moment of inertia of an axis passing through the center of gravity point, and which is parallel to the free surface of liquid. So here in these formulas, and here one more new term is there, that is nothing but theta. Theta is nothing but angle made by plan of inclined plane surface with the free surface of liquid. So this angle will be called as a theta angle. So here in this formulas, the value of A that is nothing but area, value of H bar and value of Ig are depend upon various geometries. That means whatever that arbitrary shape body is there. So instead of arbitrary shape body in the problem, they will mention that there is a circular part or a circular body, or they will mention that is the rectangular body or square body, or that is the triangular body, or that is the trapezium body. So for each and every geometry, there will be the different values of area, different values of H bar, and different values of Ig. So we have to see those values. So for that purpose, you have to write down this table, because this table is very much important, and by using this table we have to solve the problem. So here in this table we are going to see first of all plane surface, then second in second column they have mentioned that center of gravity from the base, third one is nothing but area of that geometry, then fourth one, that is nothing but value of Ig is nothing but moment of inertia of an axis passing through the center of gravity and parallel to the free surface or parallel to the base. And here I0 is nothing but moment of inertia of the base. So here first geometry is nothing but the rectangular surface. So here in case of rectangular surface, what will be the value of center of gravity of rectangular surface? So here if I am considering this as a base point or baseline, so from this baseline, whatever center of gravity point will be there, as this is a symmetrical geometry, so center of gravity point will be at the midway between width and depth. That means here this will be your center of gravity point, and here the vertical distance of this center of gravity point from the x, that is nothing but from the base, will be the d by 2. That is nothing but value of center of gravity from the base, that is nothing but x is equal to d by 2. What will be the area of rectangle? So area of rectangle is nothing but base into height. It is nothing but base into width, that is nothing but b into d. Then for finding out the value of Ig, here BD cube upon 12. Formula is nothing but BD cube upon 12. And here one thing you have to keep in mind, that while taking the BD cube, most of the time in the problem they will not mention what is the value of B and what is the value of D. Only they will mention that there is one rectangle which is having one side as a suppose 2 meter and another side as a 3 meter. So there, which value you are going to consider as a B and which value you are going to consider as a D? So here in case of Ig, Ig is nothing but moment of inertia of an axis passing through the center of gravity and parallel to the base. So here base is nothing but this. In this case, base is nothing but this line. So from center of gravity, you have to draw a parallel line which will be parallel to the baseline. So you have to draw the line, or you have to draw an axis which will be parallel to the baseline. So here where that axis which is passing through the center of gravity point is intersecting the one of the side of that rectangle, so that side will be considered as a D. And another side will be considered as a B. ज्यावेळेस आपल्याला BD क्यूब अपॉन 12 हा फॉर्म्युला यूज करायचा आहे, तर त्या केस मध्ये जो काही D असणार आहे, D म्हणजे काय, आपल्याला D चा क्यूब घ्यायचा आहे. त्या ठिकाणी दोन साइड दिल्या जातील सिम्पली तुम्हाला प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये. तर त्या दोन्ही साइड पैकी व्हॉइस इज ब्रेकिंग. Is it the case for all the students? Sir, my voice is clear? Hello?
No, sir. Voice is breaking.
Okay, so the student, those who are not able to listen me continuously, they can check their network. So here BD क्यूब अपॉन 12 त्यापैकी डी क्यूब कोणता घ्यायचा तुम्हाला? सिम्पली काय करायचं तुम्हाला? सेंटर ऑफ ग्रॅव्हिटी मधून एक ऍक्सिस पास करायचा आहे जो की तुमच्या बेस लाईनला किंवा बेसला काय असेल पॅरलल असेल आणि तो सेंटर ऑफ ग्रॅव्हिटी मधून पास होणारा ऍक्सिस ज्या साइडला रेक्टँगलच्या ज्या साइडला इंटरसेक्ट होणार आहे ती साइड म्हणजे तुमची कोणती असणार आहे? डी साइड असणार आहे. अँड अनदर साइड विल बी ऑटोमॅटिकली बी साइड. So BD cube upon 12. Then next one is nothing but value of I0. Value of I0 in case of rectangle, the value of I0 will be given by equation BD cube upon 3. BD cube upon 3. Are you getting? So those are the values related to the rectangle. Now related to the triangle, another geometry is nothing but triangular shape. So instead of arbitrary shape inside the problem, they will mention that there is one triangular plate. So here, if that triangle is situated in this position, that means base is below and whatever apex point is there, that apex point is above. Then in that case, here if you are going to consider this side as a B and this side as a height as a H, then the value of center of gravity of that triangular plate from the base, value of center of gravity of that triangular plate from the base will be at this location and this much distance, that is nothing but distance x will be equal to h by 3. That is distance x will be equal to h by 3. Then area of triangular plate, what will be the area of triangular plate? 1/2 base into height, 1/2 base into height. So 1 by 2 b into h, that will be the area of triangular plate. Then moment of inertia about an axis passing through center of gravity and parallel to the base. हा काय असणार आहे? Still voice is breaking. Is it the case? Hello? Whether my voice is clear?
break होते sir. Breaking sir.
I think my
Yes, sir,
voice
yes,
is
sir.
clear because I'm having
Yes, sir, it's breaking, sir.
good network. Huh? Still my voice is breaking. What is the problem? Whether my voice is clear?
Yes sir.
Now clear, sir.
No sir.
It's breaking from beginning. Okay, voice is breaking. Voice is breaking. Write in the box whether my voice is clear or not. Otherwise I have to do some alternative arrangement. Please fast. Be fast. Whether my voice is clear?
Clear, sir. Clear.
Because few
Now
students
clear,
are
sir.
telling that voice is clear, few students are telling that voice is breaking.
Clear sir. Now clear sir.
No, sir. Clear.
Remaining student, 41. Swapnil, what is the problem?
क्लिअर यायला
येतोय
Sir, no
clear?
problem. स्टार्टिंग पासून चांगलं आहे.
स्वप्नील,
चांगला येतो सर, स्टार्टिंग पासून चांगला येतो.
येतोय ना?
हो सर, येतो.
Okay. So here for triangular plate, value of Ig will be given by equation bh cube upon 36. ह्यापैकी h म्हणजे काय असणार आहे? तुमचा हाईट असणार आहे आणि हाईट नेहमी कशी असणार आहे तुमची? जो काय सेंटर ऑफ ग्रॅव्हिटी मधून तुमचा जो पॅरलल ऍक्सिस ड्रॉ करणार आहे तुम्ही, पॅरलल टू द बेस, तो काय होणार आहे? हाईटला इंटरसेक्ट करणार आहे. म्हणजे ह्या टाइप मध्ये तुम्ही ऍक्सिस ड्रॉ करणार असाल आणि हा ऍक्सिस ज्या ठिकाणी तुमच्या ज्या हाईटला तुमचा इंटरसेक्ट होतो तो म्हणजे तुमची काय झाली? हाईट. सो bh cube upon 36 and value of I0 is nothing but bh cube upon 12. So on your notebook, now you have to write down this complete slide on your notebook because we have to solve the problem by using these values or by using these formulas. So I will give you 5 minutes. Within that 5 minutes, you have to write down these values or you have to write down this slide. Do it fast. Write it in your notebook. So I will give you 5 minutes. So write down the values of x, value of area, value of Ig, and value of I0. Do it fast. Once you have completed, tell me you have completed. We will switch to the next.
सुटेबल राईट करायचा काय?
Have you completed?
येस सर.
Huh. Okay. Okay. Now we'll switch to the next slide. So after this rectangular and triangular geometry, the next two geometries are nothing but circular geometry and trapezium geometry. So in case of circular geometry, if you are knowing the value of diameter of that circular geometry, then here the values of CG from the base then area, then value of Ig and I0 will be for first one is nothing but center of gravity from the base. So here base circle, oh sorry, baseline will be considered as this line. So center of gravity point is nothing but the center of that circle, and center of circle will be at a distance of radius from the base, that is nothing but x value, or value of x will be equal to d by 2. Value of x will be equal to d by 2. Then area of circular plate will be given by equation pi by 4 d square, that is nothing but the value of area, and value of Ig for the circular plate will be given by equation pi by 64 d raised to 4. Pi by 64 d raised to 4, that will be the value of Ig. And I0 for circular plate, there will not be any value of I0. There will not be any value of I0. So those are the values for circular plate. Then last geometry is nothing but trapezium geometry. So here this is the shape called as a trapezium shape. So out of that trapezium shape, whatever longer side will be there, that will be called as a B. Whatever shorter side will be there, that will be called as a A. Longer side as a B, shorter side as a A, and whatever height of that trapezium will be there, that will be called as a H. And center of gravity point will be the G point, and whatever G point will be there, that will be at a distance of x from the base. That will be at a distance of x from the base. So here, if you are going to consider this as a base, then value of x will be given by equation. Inside the bracket, at the numerator, 2a plus b divided by a plus b into h by 3. So in this case, whatever 2a term will be there, आता तुम्हाला ट्रॅपेझियम मध्ये तुम्हाला ए कोणती आहे, बी कोणती साइड आहे हे मेन्शन केलं जाणार नाही. फक्त तुम्हाला लक्षात काय ठेवायचं आहे, ए साइड इज नथिंग बट हाईट. त्या ठिकाणी हाईट सेपरेट वर्ड असेल, पण ए आणि बी ह्या ज्या दोन साइड आहेत त्याची व्हॅल्यू तुम्हाला कशी फाइंड आउट करायची. ए साइड म्हणजे काय असणार आहे, जी काय शॉर्टर साइड असणार आहे त्याला मी काय म्हणणार आहे, ए म्हणणार आहे. जी काय लॉंगर साइड असणार आहे त्याला काय म्हणणार आहे, बी म्हणणार आहे. आणि चॉईस ए म्हणजे शॉर्टर साइडचं मला काय घ्यायचं आहे, डबल करायचे, प्लस बी डिवाइडेड बाय ए प्लस बी इंटू एच बाय 3. That is the value of x. Similarly, the value of area for trapezium shape will be given by equation a plus b divided by 2 into height. And value of Ig for the trapezium shape will be given by equation a square plus 4ab plus b square divided by 36 inside the bracket a plus b into h cube. So a square plus 4ab plus b square divided by 36 inside the bracket a plus b into h cube. That will be the value of Ig. So for these two geometry also you have to write down these values. So take another 2 to 3 minutes and complete this slide also in your notebook. So after this we'll start our problem solving. Note down this slide also in your notebook. Whatever headings are there, that is heading row, that is same. So whatever first two geometries you have written, below that directly write third one as a circular. Draw this circular shape, write down the value of x, value of area, value of Ig. And after that, fourth geometry is nothing but trapezium. Write down the value of x, value of area, and value of Ig. Likewise. Once you have completed, write in the chat box so that we will move further.
Hello, sir. Voice is not audible.
Sorry. Sorry. It is audible. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
sorry. Uh, the question is resultant pressure of the liquid in case of an immersed body act through which one of the following. So option A is center of gravity, option B is center of pressure, option C is metacenter, and option D is nothing but center of buoyancy. So out of that, metacenter and center of buoyancy term is not yet over to you, but here whatever statement is there, resultant force is always acting through a point called as a center of pressure. So option B will be the correct answer. Then next question. That next question is related to the Pascal's law. So Pascal's law states that pressure at any point, Pascal's law states that pressure at a point is equal in all the directions. So option A is in a liquid at a rest, in a fluid at a rest, in a laminar flow, in a turbulent flow. So what will be the answer? Pascal's law is applicable for liquid or fluid at a rest. So laminar flow and turbulent flow will be out of the rest. So out of that, liquid and fluid. So whatever Pascal's law statement is there, that is related to static fluid. So correct answer will be option B. That is nothing but Pascal's law states the pressure at a point is equal in all direction in a static fluid. So option B will be the correct answer. Then next question. The hydrostatic law states that the rate of increase of pressure in a vertical direction is equal to. Hydrostatic law states that rate of increase of pressure in a vertical direction is equal to. What is the correct answer? What is the correct answer? Hydrostatic law. What is the statement of hydrostatic law? Rate of increasing pressure in vertical direction is equal to delta P by delta Z is equal to. This is the answer. झालंय की नाही derivation related to hydrostatic law? Delta P by delta Z is equal to so rate of increasing pressure in a vertical direction is equal to specific weight of the fluid. So option B will be the correct answer. Option B will be the correct answer. Then next question, the hydrostatic pressure on a plane surface is equal to. Hydrostatic pressure in a plane surface. Hydrostatic pressure means hydrostatic pressure force. So hydrostatic pressure force on a plane surface is equal to option A is nothing but small w AH bar. Option B WAH bar sin square theta 1/2 WAH bar WAH bar sin theta, whereas A is nothing but area of the plane, small w is nothing but specific weight of the fluid, H is nothing but not H, this is the H bar. So H bar is nothing but depth of centroid of the plane surface or plane area below the free liquid surface. So here what will be the correct answer? Here in this equation or in this question they have asked us the value of F. Value of F for immersed body. So value of F for immersed body is given by equation rho g AH bar, whereas rho g is nothing but small w, that is nothing but specific weight. So correct answer will be WAH bar. WAH bar, that will be the correct answer. Then next question. The center of pressure of a plane surface immersed in a liquid is. The center of pressure of a plane surface immersed in a liquid is, so option A is nothing but above the center of gravity of the plane surface. Option B is nothing but at the center of gravity of the plane surface. Then option C is nothing but below the center of gravity of the plane surface. And option D is nothing but none of the above. At least now for this question, you have to give the answer. What will be the answer? At least for this question, give the answer. What will be the correct answer? Center of pressure of a plane surface immersed in a liquid is above the center of gravity of the plane surface, is at the center of gravity of the plane surface, is below the center
C.
of gravity of the plane surface, or none of above. What will be the correct answer? Only by attending lecture you will not get anything until and unless you are not going to pay attention, until and unless you are not going to participate actively in the lecture or respond actively in the lecture, you will not get anything. Okay, one of student has written option B, one of student has written option C. What about remaining student? Let it be your answer correct or let it be your answer is wrong. No issue. But at least try to give the answer. What will be the correct answer? Option C. What about remaining student? Okay, the student those who are writing the option for only for those I'm going to mark their attendance. Rest of the student will be considered as a absent for this lecture. Let it be your answer is correct or let it be your answer is wrong. No matter. But at least you have to participate actively during the lecture. So the student those who are writing the answer, for them only I'm going to mark their attendance. So center of pressure of a plane surface immersed in a liquid is always below the center of gravity of the plane surface. Is always below the center of gravity of the plane surface, because we are knowing the formula for H star. H star is given by equation H bar plus something. H star is given by equation H bar plus something. H bar plus something means that point P is below the center of gravity point G. Then I think last question. The resultant hydrostatic force acts through a point that is known as. The resultant hydrostatic force acts through a point that is known as. Same question is repeating, but the statement is only there is a stapling of a statement. So hydrostatic force always acts through a point called as a. Write in the comment box. What will be the correct option? Option A, center of gravity. Option B, center of buoyancy. Option C, center of pressure. Option D, none of above. So option C will be the correct answer. The resultant hydrostatic force always acts through a point known as a center of pressure. Okay. Thank you. So now time is 10:57. Actually, second lecture was of mine, but because of some adjustment, now second lecture will be of EM3, and whatever next lecture, that is 1 to 2 lecture will be there, that I am going to take that lecture. So now I request you to write your attendance or write your roll number in the chat box, and you can join the EM3 lecture.